If you are here, I have messages for you, okay? And I feel such a good energy doing this reading. I just suddenly just a burst of energy. So if you're here, trust that it has found you for a reason. I really put a lot of intention into this particular video to make sure that it finds the people that it's meant for. And if it's not meant for you, you'll just get bored and distracted and you'll disappear, you know, and you'll go do other things. So if you're here, you're really meant to be here. So let's have a look and see what is coming through. Actually, I can see the card at the bottom of the deck here. Who is thinking about a relationship? Because I feel here, okay, that not only are you thinking about a relationship, you really want to be in one. And there is that energy that I'm really picking up on here, this sort of sense of like, I want a relationship. I am ready for a relationship. I am ready to give my all. I want to give my all. I want there to be this beautiful give and take. I want to tell someone about how my day was and how I've been and what I've been doing and what I've been up to. And I want to hear about their day. I want to give support. I want to be loving. I want to be kind. You know, I want kindness from someone else. I want to feel like I'm appreciated. I want to feel loved. You know, there's a sense here of you wanting to be in a relationship, and not just any kind of relationship, but I feel like you want commitment. There's a very powerful energy of commitment, you know, not just something casual, not just something today and tomorrow. Because let me tell you, the Ten of Pentacles does not indicate casual relationships or non-committal relationships. The Ten of Pentacles is about a committed relationship, one that is really rooted in stability and security, one that is rooted in real balance. And we have here the scales, okay? Can you see those scales? I'm telling you, it's rooted in sort of like building a life and having monogamy. This is the kind of energy that I'm picking up on here, is that you really want monogamy. I have to be specific, okay? I really have to be specific because it's important that I do so that you understand, you know, where on the Richter scale, not that this is an earthquake or anything, but where on the scale of 1 to 10, this makes sense to you, because people's ideas of relationships in this day and age are very, very different. Very, very different. Yep. So, Nine of Wands here is very, very powerful. The Nine of Wands here shows that you wonder, you contemplate, you think about this a lot. You wonder, you know, am I going to find this person online? Am I going to find this person in person? Am I going to find this person by doing this or doing that? And you know what's really interesting here is that it's almost like the universe is saying you don't necessarily need to worry about how you're going to meet this person. The circumstances themselves will align. So if you feel really called to download a dating app, do it. If you feel called like, no, I do not want to download a dating app, that is not what I want to do, I refuse to do that, then it's okay. Put it down, put it away. That probably isn't your path. The universe will plant seeds in your mind that will automatically allow you to cross paths with this person. For some of you, you may already know this person, right? And things can progress to this level. But for others of you that are completely single, you will have certain thoughts that will get planted in your mind that will allow you to know, okay, what is going to happen. And so the King of Cups here is really, really significant, because I don't see you chasing, running, begging, pleading, trying to find the needle in the haystack. I just see you becoming the magnet. I just see you becoming the magnet. Because there's two things you can do, right? When you're trying to find the needle in the haystack, aka your person. Number one, you have the entire haystack, okay, and you have to sift through it all and date and find until you find the right one. But by then you can be tired and emotionally consumed, right? The interesting thing is I don't see you going down that path. It's very, very interesting. I see that your person will come into your life through, you know, some kind of channel, in some kind of way. You may randomly bump into them, meet them and have conversations. You may be introduced to them by another person or mutual friends, or go to some kind of event or place and meet this person. I see you just becoming a magnet. An absolute magnet, to the point where this person approaches you, comes to you, and through some kind of divine orchestrated events, you just meet. Because the King of Cups, okay, I read energies, not specifically genders or anything like that, but the King of Cups is not someone, okay, this is not an energy of you chasing and trying to find and sifting through the dating market. This is not that energy. It's this energy of you just being yourself, okay? Even if you have a person around you, it's just you being yourself, doing you, being the strongest, best version of yourself, looking after your body, looking after your health, looking after your well-being, looking after your career, looking after yourself, and it just attracts, because that goodness in you speaks volumes, especially if you are very spiritual and you like to meditate, you like to be, emotionally understanding, you believe that there is something bigger than yourself, you are lowering pride and ego. And you know what that does? It attracts. It really attracts, because spiritual energies are very, very powerful. In fact, spiritual energies can be more powerful than physical energies. I know that people sometimes think to themselves, no, that's not true, Moonlight, because they're like, if someone's more beautiful, they're obviously going to attract a lot more. Yes, but spiritual energies also protect you from the people that are not for you. Mic drop, okay? Spiritual energies attract a hell of a lot more because it's who is true to you. Like, you are true to yourself, right? So a lot of the times your spiritual energy will protect you from people that are not meant for you, which is why sometimes you may feel like you're not being seen as much, or people aren't really like doing a lot more, but the person that is meant for you will never pass you by, ever. And that's what I see. So you don't need to panic or worry or stress in relation to this, okay? It's normal to panic and worry and stress, but I'm just saying this is not an area that I feel like you need to do it in. Because you'll be in a relationship, and when you are in a relationship, you will just end up in it very, very quickly. Like, very, very quickly. It will happen so fast. You will be like, okay. Okay, because Six of Cups. King of Wands. This person will just take action very, very fast. They'll know that you are the right person. They will invite you places. This is not a love bombing energy. I just want you to know this, because they will be very consistent, but also at the same time, they will give you a lot of reassurance, okay? They will gift you things, okay? But they will also be emotionally very present. So you'll know from the very beginning that this person is emotionally available. They'll want to know how you're feeling, how you're doing, what's happening, how they can be there for you. This is someone that will organize events, organize dates, but also at the same time, you'll do very basic, normal things. And the kind of things that I'm seeing here is that you can even go to a grocery store and do shopping together. You may just go for, very normal activities that aren't necessarily like dates and things like that. There's a real sense here of this person being consistent, and also things moving quite fast, because once they have found someone that's on their level, they don't want to let you go, right? So that's the other aspect to really keep in mind, is that you will be in a relationship very, very unexpectedly, but in a way you will feel like this person is very consistent, and they don't really sort of drop off, okay? So that's something that I'm really picking up on that's going to happen. And especially with the Five of Wands, I think this person has been through a lot of pain, sadness, frustration, and trauma in the past. They've been in difficult relationships, and because of that, they know what they're looking for. When a person knows what they are looking for, it is so powerful, because they know, they have a reasoning for it. It has, and when the minute they see you, interact with you, and speak to you, they will know, because they've been through a lot, and they know what they don't want to be going through again, okay? They know, and the same for you, okay? You've been through things, and you know what you definitely don't want, right? So it makes things stronger. It makes the connection stronger. It makes the relationship stronger. It also allows them to really work on things and not just run away. This is not a finicky person or a fragile relationship that develops. They are very, very strong. They know what they want. This is very important. They know what they want. They know what they don't want as well, okay? Now, I do have rituals on my website as well, okay? Whether you have a specific person or not, there is the ritual for love for your highest good. There is also, manifest your specific person. There's the marriage ritual. There's, support and consistency, protect your connection. There's so many amazing love rituals, but there's also rituals for marriage, justice, beauty, home, business, money, black magic removal, protection ritual. There's also intention items as well, which are handmade, meditated with, and sage. There's candles, sage bundles, teas, bracelets, necklaces, anklets, embroidery cards, which you can put in your bag, or you can put them in a drawer and keep around you. In that sense, obviously keep away from pets, please, and children, small children, but keep them out of reach. But there's also as well the readings as well if you're ever interested. Okay, so everything is on shopmoonlightguidance.com and my Etsy store. There's thousands of 5-star reviews, and we have here Magician. Okay, everything's working in your favor, especially with the King of Swords. I can't remember the last time we had so many kings on the table. 3 kings. Very powerful to have 3 kings, okay? Now, I know that 4 kings technically in tarot is like power, but, you know, when we think about the story of like the 3 kings, that is a very powerful message here, okay? It's a very powerful message because I feel like you're going to be in a relationship that really gives you a lot of joy and sort of satisfies something in terms of an answer that you've been looking for. And it also calms down maybe some self-confidence or self-esteem issues that you've had where maybe you thought that, you know, this would never happen. So it happens, and the universe is like, look, I'm in charge and I'll make it happen. Okay, so make sure you claim this energy. It's so beautiful. Like this video by doing so. Comment down below. This will happen, and also do subscribe as well. Okay, and all personal things, services, readings, whatever items, you know, you get my point. It's all listed down below. But I also have TikTok and Instagram actually, and I post short readings on there every day for free. Check it out. Link down below.